بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسول الكريم اللهم لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة رب يسر ولا تكسر وانت بالخير وبك نستعين يا فتاح فتاح العليم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وعن ابي رافع رضي الله عنه قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم: لا ألفين أحدكم متكئا على أريكته يأتيه أمر مما أمرت به أو نهيت عنه، فيقول: لا أدري ما وجدنا في كتاب الله آه، اتبعناه. رواه أحمد وأبو داود والترمذي. رواه أحمد وأبو داود والترمذي وابن ماجه. هو البيهقي في دلائل النبوة. أبو رافع رضي الله عنه narrated Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, I not find any one of you sitting on his or reclining on his couch. When a matter comes to him, my matters from that which I commanded with or prohibited from, and he says that I do not know, now I just not that we have not found it in the book of Allah, or that which you find in the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. اتبعناه, that we follow it. So Ahmad, the riwayat of Ahmad, Abu Dawud, Tirmidhi, Ibn Majah, and Bayhaqi.
Yes. So reclining on the couches means that he's sitting haughtily, with arrogance, with pride. And no one should slack in seeking knowledge of hadith, and nor should he give up learning religious studies, right? So Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam foretold us of such people that will lack insight into the deep secrets of the Quran and Majid meanings, and they will be dubious about his command. So these people will suppose that the injunctions of the Sharia depend only on the Quran. They have no sense and do not realize that most of the rulings and injunctions are not found in the Quran and Majid, but are found explicitly in the Hadith. Right? So some junctions and rulings are found in the Hadith. Like example, how do you know how many rakats of Dhuhr Salatu make? Hadith, not from the Quran and Majid. Right? Just as the Quran was revealed to Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam, so the science and the awareness of a hadith was sent to him from Allah. Both are wahi. Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam, وَمَا يَنْتِقُ عَنِ الْهَوَىٰ إِنْ هُوَ إِلَّا وَحْيٌ يُوحَىٰ. So Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam doesn't speak anything except which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala inspires him to say. And the Quran is also wahi. Chalo. So this is against those people that don't believe in the hadith. And there's a lot of people nowadays, a lot of people, they believe only in the Quran. Yeah, there's few hadith that Nabi Karim sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us that we can come.
عن مقدام ابن معدي كارب رضي الله عنه قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم: ألا إني أوتيت القرآن ومثله معه، ألا يوشك رجلا شعبان على أريكته يقول عليكم بهذا القرآن، وما وجدتم به من حلال فأحلوه، وما وجدتم به من حرام حرموه، وإنما حرم رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم كما حرم الله. ألا لا يحل لكم حمار الأهلية، ولا كل ذي ناب من السباع، ولا لقطة معاهد إلا أن يستغني عنه صاحبها. ومن نزل بقوم فعليهم أن يقروه، فإن لم يقروه فله أن يعقبهم بمثل قراهم. رواه أبو داود ورواه الدارمي نحوه، وكذا ابن ماجه إلى قوله كما حرم الله. مع ذكر رضي الله عنه
صلى الله عليه وسلم.
Indeed, I tell Muslim, إني أوتيت القرآن, that I've been sent with the Quran.
Yes.
And like it.
Yeah, and it's like something like it.
So I should not find a man who is reclining on gold say that according to this Quran, what you find in it from halal, then take it to be halal. And that which you find from it haram, take it to be haram. And indeed, that which Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam makes haram is like that which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes haram. فلا لا يحل لكم الحمار. So behold that a house or a domesticated donkey is not halal for you, and nor is a hunting animal is fine.
Yeah, so that hunting animal they refer to normally as birds of prey, the animals of prey, right? And a lukta is a lost or found property, something that is found. Yeah, of a mu'ahidin. Mu'ahidin is a confederate, those whom you have a agreement with, a covenant with.
Except that somebody does not want it.
Yeah, unless the owner gives it up.
And that which comes on the people.
Yes, if a guest comes down to visit some people, then they must serve him. They must serve him. And if they do not want to serve him, then he may take from them that which should be equal to the hospitality due to him. Right? So Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam said that like the Quran, the Hadith too was revealed to him. However, the Quran is clear wahi, while the Hadith is concealed wahi. Right? Hence, it is also fard to abide by both, by the Quran and the Hadith. By way of example, Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam gave some prohibitions here that were not mentioned in the Quran. So everybody knows that you're not allowed to eat a donkey, but the eating of a donkey doesn't come in the Quran. So Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam mentioned here that you're not allowed to eat a donkey. Similarly with these animals of prey. Then confederate, a mu'ahid, is a disbeliever with whom you've made a agreement, a peace treaty. And now he becomes a dhimmi, somebody who is in the protection. Maybe he paid you the jizya, so you have to protect his wealth also. So you can't just go take anything from his, even if you just pick up something of his, right? You pick up something, you have to return it to him. Then the guest can demand hospitality. But the condition here is that he must be really helpless. Person just can't, he got the means and everything, and then he goes to somebody and say that I want you to host me. The person don't host me. He breaks into the house and he sleeps in the house for 3 days. No, that's when the person is definitely they're properly helpless, right? Then, however, now they say the ruling is now mustahab and it's not fard anymore. Initially, it was fard, and then later on, in the early days, it was fard to host the person. Then later on, when Islam grew and people's wealth increased, and then this ruling was annulled. So now it's just mustahab to look after a person, minimum 3 days.
وعن عباد بن الشاري رضي الله عنه قال قام رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم فقال هل يحسب أحدكم متكئا على أريكته يظن أن الله لم يحاسب شيئا إلا ما في هذه القرآن ألا وإني والله قد أمرت ووعظت ونهيت عن أشياء إنها لمثل القرآن أو أكثر وإن الله لم يحل لكم أن تدخلوا بيوت أهل الكتاب إلا بإذن ولا ضرب نساءهم ولا ضرب نسائهم ولا أكل ثمارهم إذا أعطوك كم الذي عليهم رواه أبو داود وفي إسناده الشعبة أشعث بن شعبة المسيسي عن إراد بن ساري رضي الله عنه بين رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم stood up and he said, I find you reclining on your couch. I think that indeed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has not made haram upon you except that which is in the Quran. So indeed, indeed, Wallahi, I have commanded and I have warned and I have prohibited about things. They are indeed like the numbers in the Quran or more than that.
Or more. Even more than what was mentioned in the Quran. I have also mentions certain things that are haram and admonished.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does make halal for you to enter the house of the people of the book except with permission, and not to oppress the women folk, and not to eat from their fruit when they have given, which was compulsory upon them.
Yes, so when they have given the jizya, then you cannot just go and eat the fruit. They give jizya and they pay the ushar, then you can't go and just eat the fruit. Then their wealth is also protected as how your wealth is protected. So this is to emphasize Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam's commands, that though it is not found in the Quran Majid, also it is fard and it is wajib to obey his commands. Now we can't go and disobey Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam.
وأن قال صلى بنا رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم